So I walked around and talked to a lot of you guys in the beginning. One thing I do want to point out, this is a interactive session. I know they prefer to have questions texted in, but feel free to interrupt as we go along. And just let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to talk about them. Okay. If you need to leave early, some of us do. I know we got flights to catch and so on. At the end of the session, well, actually, before you leave, drop me a card up here in the top right-hand corner, and if you write your competitor name on the back of your card, we'll email you with the list of 10 affiliates that we think you should have in your program for you to go out and recruit. Okay. So don't forget to do that. Again, competitor on the back of your card, top right-hand corner here. So thanks for coming. I mean, this is really exciting to be here and talk, and I'm going to jump into it. I think, and by the way, guys, I walk around a lot, so I'll try to talk really loud. If you need me to run back over to the microphone, I'll be happy to do it. But I'm definitely not a stand behind a podium kind of guy. Affiliate Summit's awesome, right? It's just absolutely terrific. And one of the things that I always like to do anytime I give a presentation is give you something to walk away with, actionable items that you guys can take. There's a lot of sessions about theory and how you should do things. This is a session on what to do. These are the steps that you should take. These are the things that are important to any affiliate program from a recruiting perspective. Okay? All right. So first thing is, don't. So I'm going to use some people in the audience that I talk to. If you're a dating site, don't recruit pet affiliates. Okay? They absolutely hate that. Just because they're an affiliate does not necessarily mean that they want to be an affiliate of every single program that exists out there today. Make sure that when you talk to them, it's relevant to them. Because the next time that you have to pick up the phone to call them about your next offer, they may not answer knowing what you did last time. So anytime you do something like this, make sure it's extremely relevant to them. If you're a dating site, recruit dating affiliates. Again, we'll get into how to do that in a little bit. But when you're doing your outward communication, make sure to do that. Also, I want to say land and expand. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term before. I use it often. But if you are an OPM in the room, or if you run multiple programs, or if you have different verticals within your own company, don't bombard affiliates in the beginning with everything you have to offer. Land them with the most relevant site, and then expand onto other relevant sites, right? Again, for the new people in the room, feel free if you have questions to jump in at any time. Sure?
So if you have more than one product, tell them about one, or tell them about the niche in specific in general, and then when you get a relationship, then open it up?
Absolutely. Land them, get them in. Once they have them in, they're willing to listen to more. Once that you have proven results, once you've tried something, even if it fails, it helps to have that initial relationship. If you bombard them, if you send them an email with 50 offers, they're going to read the first one and probably close the email. So if you're going to do that, make sure that the best offer is the one on top. Okay? And I do want to say that this is affiliate recruitment's not easy. There's not a set and forget type system that you can do. There's close, and I'll show you some of them today, but it takes constant follow-up, communication, updating the affiliate, relationship management, and so on. Okay? And before I jump into more, one thing that I want to say is a lot of the presentation, the first probably half of the presentation is things you're probably doing wrong today that is prohibiting you from being a good recruiting affiliate program. Okay? And one of it is EPC. Does anybody know what EPC is? I'm sure a lot of people is. No, you don't count. Anybody else know what EPC is? Well, actually, it's close. Earnings per 100 clicks. So generally across all networks, they use EPC metric, right? So when an affiliate logs into the network and says they find their category that they're in, and they say, oh, I want to find a program that I want to join and promote. Well, there's 10 of them. Which one do I join first? Which one do I try out? Well, most networks provide an EPC metric, earnings per 100 clicks, and it's easy. You take the earnings that they make per 100 clicks, divided by the 100 clicks, and there's your EPC. If your competitors have a higher EPC than you do, you need to work on that, because that's a metric that affiliates use. How do you do that? You take away non-performing affiliates. If you have an affiliate sending 1 million clicks a month and not one single sale, they're hurting your EPC. Not only that, they're probably doing something pretty shady if they're sending you 1 million clicks a month and not a single sale. So you don't want them in your program anyway, right? So take that into consideration. Now, from an affiliate side, do I have any affiliates in the room? No, this is all people trying to get affiliates, right? So step number one, you're not going to get affiliates here. From an affiliate's perspective, things can inflate EPC, right? If it's a heavily couponed merchant site, right? Coupon sites convert like crazy, 8 to 12%, right? That's going to drive up your EPC. So just a thought, if you don't have coupons in your site, that may be a reason to have it, because your competitor's main is driving up the EPC and it's not letting you get to the value-added affiliates. Now, again, there's an argument that those affiliates don't like coupon sites in the program, so it's something that you guys gotta figure out. Another thing is trademark bidding. Trademark bidding, those affiliates have a ridiculous EPC, and I am not advocating trademark bidding in any way, but just as an affiliate, know that they're sometimes tricked into thinking that a program's EPC is higher because that program allows trademark bidding, whereas yours doesn't, right? And actually, trademark bidding is a whole other conversation for a whole other day, and if you have questions on that, please feel free to let me know. All right, before you have the call with the affiliate, please look at their site, okay? Just know what it is that they have to offer. If they're a PPC affiliate, try to see what they're currently promoting. Talk relevant to them, okay? If you don't sound like you know what you're talking about, you're wasting their time. And these people don't want to be on the phone as it is. So make sure that you do all your research before you get them on the phone. Don't cold call. Don't call them out of the blue. Initiate the contact via an email. Set up a time to call. Respect their time. You're considered a telemarketer if you just call them out of the blue, and they're not going to want to talk to you. Okay? Anybody that's really worth their salt is not going to want to talk to you there. If you email them and they don't respond, follow up. I can almost guarantee you they want to talk to you. Affiliates want strong programs to promote. If you have a strong offer, they want to hear from you. Now, they don't want to be spammed by you. They don't want to be their phone ringing off the hook because you're calling them all the time. But have a reasonable schedule. If you contact them this week, maybe the end of next week. If not, then the following week. So I highly recommend a CRM for affiliate marketing in itself. It's really important, and I promise, guys, I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty and show you like the actual stuff to do. But it's really important to think of this. It's a conversion. You have a prospect affiliate into a live, working, sending you traffic affiliate. Okay? And you got to think of it that way. If you have a lot of friction in between when you start the recruitment to the point where they sign up for the program, you're going to lose a lot of affiliates. If you have a shopping cart and it has 10 pages long, right, you're going to lose customers in that shopping cart. How do you increase conversion? You drop your shopping cart down to 5 pages or 3 pages or 2 pages. Same thing with affiliate recruitment. Make it easy. Okay? So part of it's going to be the network that you choose. I was talking a little bit earlier with the gentleman over here. What network should I join? Well, it's going to depend a lot on budget. It's going to depend on where your competitors are. If your competitors are there, their affiliates are there, right? So they're already in the network. They don't have to fill out the 10 pages to join that network. All they have to do is find your program, click join, hit the join button, and they're in. It's like the iTunes, right? iTunes, you click a button, you buy it, it downloads to your iPhone, and you're done, right? You want the same thing for your affiliate program. One thing that we find with clients that we manage, by the way, we're affiliatemanager.com. We also own affiliaterecruitment.com, and a hashtag of #AffRecruit if you wanted to tweet about this as we go along. One thing that we find, merchants they have tunnel vision when it comes to recruiting. They think, oh, which network should I join because that's where all my affiliates are going to be. And so we say, no, you don't have tunnel vision, don't have the blinders on. Even if you have a new competitor over on LinkShare and you're on Commission Junction, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from going and getting those affiliates. Is the conversion going to be a little bit more difficult? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's harder to get somebody to switch over. And not that they only could be on one network. They can be on multiple. But in the case that they're there and not on CJ, it's more difficult. but don't get blinded by that. Make sure that you go very wide. All right. Affiliates are people too, right? They do things just the way that we do them every single day. If you're an affiliate and you're looking for a program that sells pajamas, what's your first step? Anybody? I kind of hinted on the screen here. You go to Google and you sign up. You do a search for a pajama affiliate program, right? Do you guys optimize your affiliate sign-up pages for Google? Anybody? Great. Everybody should be. Everybody should have raised their hand right there. If you're about, no, I'm using pets, you should optimize your page for a pet affiliate program. If it's a specific niche, you put that niche. It should be in your title tag. It should be in your H1 headers. You should link to it from your home page there with a relevant anchor tag. The affiliates are people too. You got to think that they're doing the same thing that you're doing when you're trying to find something, right? And actually, Crazy for Marketers here, who's our client, actually has the added benefit of having us optimize on their behalf as well. So they actually showed up too. Anybody ever heard the concept of page saturation? No. It's basically when you conduct a search on Google, you're going to have 30 links on the page. You want as many of those links leading to what you want that end user to do as possible. So if you have an outsourced program manager, an outsourced affiliate manager like us, have a page on their site, have a page on the network, have a page on your site. Optimize all of them. If the best case scenario is the number 1, 2, and 3 result are your affiliate program but on different locations, right? One of those 30 links could be a paid search link. If you do a search right now for a pajama affiliate program, you're going to see on the side, pajama affiliate program. Talk about your commission. Talk about your cookie duration. Talk about what sets your program apart to get those people in. We track that. Find out where you're spending your marketing dollars and put more marketing dollars into that. This is a conversion program. You want to see which marketing channel that you're using to recruit is generating you the revenue. Remember, questions anytime. Retargeting. This is one of my favorite because I don't see anybody else doing this. If somebody lands, well, first before I go, anybody use retargeting for their merchant site? Yep, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people, right? Retargeting is very common. Again, we're trying to convert these people to be signed up. Why not remind them? Now, I'm not saying bombard them with retargeting ads about your program, but if they land on your affiliate program page, you can drop a pixel on that single page only and retarget that person once a week, once every 4 days. You set the frequency, okay? Again, don't bombard them. That's going to turn them off and make them go away, but remind them, out of sight, out of mind, right? Be front of mind. You have a targeted audience. Target them. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions on what to use for this, even if it's got to be outside your overall retargeting program, just come talk to me. I have a couple that I can suggest to you. Facebook. Anybody here use Facebook targeting for affiliate recruitment only? Yeah? Yes? No? No? You could. Now, this was a little bit more difficult, though. You're not going to have a vertical that you're trying to reach, right? You can't say, find me pet affiliates. Find me pajama affiliates. You can find affiliates. You can target affiliates. You can target people that have the word affiliate somewhere on their Facebook page. Where I found that this works best is if you need to geo-target the affiliates you're trying to recruit, right? So if you sell wine, one of our clients sells wine, and they can't sell wine in 20 of the states. I don't even bother targeting those states. Now, can affiliates in that state promote outside the state? Yes, they could. But I would need to target all of them, and I don't think, again, think of this as a conversion program. Those are going to convert less than if I target people within the states that can. Does that make sense? Everybody with me? All right, great. Anybody use Facebook marketing for their merchant site? Okay, so you're very familiar. It's running a campaign. This is one of my favorite. So this one specifically, Affiliate Summit did. Did anybody get a ball in the mail from Affiliate Summit a few years ago? Anybody? No? All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Affiliate Summit, after you attended Affiliate Summit, they sent you a ball in the mail. It said, have a ball from Affiliate Summit. And it was just a really neat thing. Very rarely do you get items in the mail. We're so used to online. We're so used to the online marketing world. We forget that there's other tactics out there. You can mail these people. You can send them a piece of mail, and it's going to stand out because nobody else is doing it, except for all the people in this room that are learning about this today, and they're going to go out and do it tomorrow. It's going to stick out to them. Even better. Let's go through a process here for a second. Send them an email. Set up a time to call. You guys set up a time to call. You discuss the program. You say, hey, I'm going to send you a sample of our products. They say, wow, that's awesome. I'll follow up with you in a week to see how you liked it. They get the product. A week later, right on cue, as promised, we follow up and you say, how did you like that product I sent you? They're going to say, it sucked. It was awesome. I loved it. One of the things, whatever it is, at least you know and you can address it right there and then, right? If the answer is, I loved it, it was great, great. Now let's start talking about how we're going to promote this on your site, right? I had a guy do this to me, I don't know, 6-7 years ago with soy bars, and they were absolutely horrible. Horrible. The most disgusting tasting bars I've ever eaten in my life. And I promoted them because I felt bad that he had sent me them in the mail. So, imagine if the product is good, what's going to happen, okay? Questions? Okay, affiliate forums. Anybody here have a forum on one of the major affiliate forums? Anybody? Nobody in here has you have one. Thank you. One guy. Thank you. Yeah, and us. We have one of the major forums. These are the major affiliate forums. I highly suggest writing them down. I'll skip to number 3 here for a second. Do not open that here. Don't. If you work at an office, don't go to that site at the office. If you're easily offended, don't go to that site. But there are some really large affiliates there that perform very well, that know what they're talking about. They just don't filter what they put on the web. So, very, very strong site. Anybody visited Wikifire before? I don't know. Yeah? No? Yes? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. ABestWeb, that's probably the largest affiliate forum on the internet today. And they offer different things. Now, disclaimer, no disclaimer, I don't work with them at all. I have a forum there, but I don't get compensated for mentioning them or anything like that. But they have some pretty neat stuff. You could have your own forum on there where affiliates can contact you there. Affiliates go there to talk and have discussions and so on. And by having your forum there, you're able to announce your program. You're able to announce new products, new promotions, and so on. They also even let you, if you have a forum, you get to do an email blast to every single one of their members, which I believe now is over 60,000. Could be more. So it's a great way to blast out your offer to a bunch of people. Affiliate Summit, this one, actually has a forum. All you got to do is forum.affiliatesummit.com. Up and coming is probably the second one that we go to all the time now. So, and that came out of the blue maybe a year ago, so it was great. And if you're looking for international, Affiliates for You is probably the 300-pound gorilla in Europe. So that's the one that you want to go to if you're looking for overseas. All right. So on affiliate forums, just to talk about some etiquette, because I don't want to throw you to the wolves. And if you've been to those sites, you know what I'm talking about. Without any guidance. So when you go there, don't spam. Don't just start posting your offers all over the place. Nobody wants to feel spammed, right? Go there and just start answering questions. Get known. Become known in the community. Be helpful, right? It's really easy to just be helpful. You know a lot. Share that knowledge. If you have your own forum, again, it's really great because then within there you can do whatever you want. You can promote whatever you want, however often you want, right? Again, I wouldn't recommend going too crazy, but you can do what you want within there. And I do recommend spreading out your posts throughout the day. Some affiliates don't log on first thing Monday morning. Some do it Wednesday at 3. right? So spread that out so you get maximum coverage over the affiliates on there. In your signature, have it very clear and concise that describes your program, and don't have 60 links within it, okay? And that's when you're allowed to have a signature. What step do you want them to take next, right? And that's what you always have to be thinking about. Don't spam them. Don't spam the boards. You're just going to get banned, and they won't let you back on, and that's just too bad. Don't try to put in a manual signature before you're allowed to have one. You instantly get branded as a spammer and again, get removed from the board. So just follow the protocols. If you have questions, do it that way. Private messages are kind of a hot topic, but you can send private messages as long as it's, again, relevant to the person on the other side, right? Twitter, this is new and this is fun. Who uses TweetDeck? Anybody use TweetDeck? You and I are a lot alike. I love TweetDeck. I think it's great for affiliate recruitment. And one of the neat things that you can do is you can actually look within it. So I did a search here. I'm going to kind of walk over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I did a search here for ShareASale and football. Right? ShareASale.com is a network, and football was the keyword that I was looking for. If you notice, none of these tweets that showed up in the search result have the word ShareASale in them. What TweetDeck is doing is actually leveraging Twitter's API, going through the link, which has ShareASale in it. So I've just identified that these are affiliates that have the word football in their tweet. So we run the program for sportsmemorabilia.com. It's a recruitment effort for us. We know that they are interested in football, so we'll send them a message saying, hey, we have football offers. We're also on ShareASale. Conversion, right? They're already on ShareASale. We show them offers on ShareASale. Would you like to join our program? Okay. Anybody using Twitter recruitment? Love it. New stuff for you. Go ahead.
Well, I was wondering about if there's a URL for recruitment, or is that you're just using Twitter itself?
So no, I did a search for ShareASale.com.
Twitter itself.
Just nope. No, well, TweetDeck. I use TweetDeck. TweetDeck is a desktop tool from that. Actually, Twitter acquired them not too long ago. You can just go to tweetdeck.com, download it, hit the plus button. It'll open up a new search for you. You type in the words ShareASale.com space football, and that's what you'll see.
How do you open up that dialogue without seeming like you're trying to hard sell?
It's touchy. Generally, what we'll try to do is find out if we know them already. We have the advantage of we run 20 affiliate programs, so chances are they're in one of them. So we'll reach out to them that way. My suggestion would be to go to their website and see if they have a contact us page, because that's what it's for, and use that. That feels less intrusive. Okay, great question. Thank you. Anybody else? Trade shows, come to this thing. Affiliate Summit's by far the best one. We've been to all of them, and this one is just by far the best business-wise for us. PubCon's another one. Get a lot of bloggers there. Blog World is yet another one that could be great. It's not on this one. AdTech is a great one for larger publishers, right? You're not going to find the small mom-and-pop ones at AdTech. And ShareASale Think Tank has been a great one for us. One thing I do got to say is when you go, again, be friendly, be open, I don't want to say be aggressive, but approach people. When they're here, they want you to talk to them, right? That's why they're here, to grow their business. So as long as you approach it in the right way, I highly suggest a 20 to 30 second elevator pitch, right? Here's our program, here's our conversion rate, here's our commission percentage, here's the cookie duration. I think it would go out great on this site for you. If you have a card, I'll follow you up with the sign-up link and walk away. That's really all that you have to do. Okay? Cross-program recruitment. So this one's, again, everything has that line that you can't cross, right? I love this because if they're an affiliate so we manage both these programs, right? And so Crazy for Bargain sells pajamas, Working Person Store, they sell clothing for workplaces, right? have nothing to do with each other, non-competitive, but they both are clothing sites, right? So an affiliate of one is logical that would be a good affiliate for the other, right? So we'll do cross-promotion. But this goes back in the beginning. If you remember, we were saying I have a relationship with them already, and now I'm introducing to something new. I'm not sending them an initial contact with everything that we offer. So start with one, be successful with one, and then expand to something else. Also, be careful if you do that. I highly doubt you can do this within the network. Obviously, you can't send a email news blast within Commission Junction to recruit people for your share sale program, right? Can't do it, don't do it. Even within share sale, and this may be the case for some other networks as well, you can't cross-recruit within the network. They just don't allow that. So make sure you check with your account rep before you do that. That said, this can be really effective. Also, this is assuming that you manage both. So if you know somebody, let's say that these were two separate programs that different people ran. If the Crazy for Bargains person knew the Working Person store, they can talk to each other and do a cross-recruitment campaign. Make sure that you get apples for apples, right? Maybe the Working Person store is bigger than the Crazy for Bargains store. You want to get your fair share, right? Meetups. Does anybody here go to any of the meetups? Yes, we got 1, 2. Great. Affiliate meetups is great. Now, this isn't going to make or break your program, everybody. So don't think that this is the thing that's going to set you apart. But it's definitely great. We've made some great relationships at meetups. If you don't know what a meetup is, it's basically a city-based, so in Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Austin, Texas, so on, where like-minded affiliates get together and discuss all types of affiliate-related topics. The average meetup that I've been to, I don't know if this is the average meetup overall, has between 30 to 45 people. So not only is it great to just interact with people in the industry, but you do find great affiliates. The best PPC guy I know goes to our meetup. Directories. Anybody use affiliate directories? No. You should. So, for example, every program that we get, we automatically go out and sign up on every affiliate directory. A couple reasons. One, affiliates go there sometimes to find programs. What's the second reason? Thank you. Who said that? Backlinks. We're optimizing our sign-up page, right? We need backlinks too. And talk about a relevant as heck backlink, affiliate related, and has a description of our program. It's going to say pajamas, affiliate, and link back, right? And a lot of these sites are PR3s, PR4s. If you get lucky, a PR6. Just, you got to do this, guys. Got to do this. If you don't have the time or the resources, outsource it. Get somebody to do it. There's no reason why you wouldn't list on every single one. I know, we have a process and it's a spreadsheet and we just go, yep, we did, just every single one we find.
You have to watch for some of them will want to back from your side.
Yep, you can say no. Yep. Just to repeat what Cindy said, some will want a reciprocal link and you can choose to do so or not. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Name a few. Well, this one's affiliatescout.com. If you go to Google, type in affiliate directories, you're home free. Great. Two-tier programs. I'm not a fan. Just want to say that up front. I would not recommend it. Generally, when you say this to an affiliate, and you can make some extra by referring other affiliates. Sounds great from our point of view, but from their point of view, they say, so you're going to pay me less and ask me to recruit competition, right? Just translating it into what they're hearing when you say that, right? So it's worked some places. So I know somebody out there is saying, well, on satellite programs, that's awesome. It is. It's worked great for satellite programs. Maybe it'll work for you too. Generally, I have not seen this work very well, but it is an option. Okay? Within network recruitment. So how many people here are on Commission Junction? Okay, a lot. On Linkshare? You're on multiple. Share a sale. Oh, good. Google Affiliate Network. Okay, yeah, you're by yourself. All of them offer opportunities for you to advertise to and recruit from affiliates within the network. Not all of them offer metrics on how well it works, right? So I'm one that I constantly preach. You want to know that your marketing dollars are doing well. If you're going to spend the money, you want to see how it works. So I'd push on them, if I were you, to make that possible, to show you how many affiliates signed up through clicking on that banner. This is an example from sharesale.com. I love it. When you log in to the home page and you're on the dashboard of sharesale.com, this is what you see. That's part of what you see. I mean, you see a much bigger dashboard, but these things stick out blatantly. And it's a great way to get exposure for your program, especially if you're launching or you want to grow, right? And it's not expensive. Hundreds of dollars, not thousands, right, on most of these. And push on your, I don't know if I get to this later on, maybe I do not, but push on your networks to help you, right? It's in their interest. If you make more sales, they make more sales. They make more money. Ask them for recruiting lists. Ask them for opportunities. If they ask you for money, negotiate with them. I mean, they're just like traditional advertisers or publishers where they have inventory that they want to sell as well. So work that channel, okay? So it's funny. Probably the question I get asked the most is, what network should I go on? And a lot depends on, to me, it really comes down to two things. If you have competitors, where are they already? Because, again, the conversion to sign up is good. But also another factor is your budget and how long you can be unprofitable for. Some networks are much more expensive than others, but you'll ramp up a heck of a lot quicker. Or you can go with a much more affordable network, but you have to work hard at getting there. Another factor is if you have an outsourced affiliate manager like us. If you have us, it almost doesn't matter what network you're on. We can recruit for any single one of them. If you don't have one of us, then I would recommend, I like ShareASale a lot. AvantLink is a really good one because they kind of monitor your program for you. So those are two really good ones that I like. Again, if you have little to no management, they're the ones that they have the most built-in protection. But ramp up time, probably CJ. And that's also the type of product. I mean, if you're talking about herbal products, that's going to be a whole nother one. If you're talking about physical products, it's probably going to be CJ, and so on.
What about for competitors? They have their own network. I mean, they're all they affiliate for their own without a network.
In-house?
Yes. Do we sell software? Do you recommend anything for software and network? Because in Mission Junction we haven't found any recommendation yet.
I don't do much in software, but I know that ClickBooth is probably one of the biggest ones out there. I wouldn't say I recommend them because I don't know much about them. But take a look at what your competitors are doing. If you write down 10 competitors and 9 of the 10 are on this network, you got your answer. Just go ahead.
What's the easiest way to turn that part in the network?
If you just go to their site, hopefully, if they're smart, they have a button on the bottom of their homepage that says affiliates. You click on that, and it'll tell you, here's all the information about their affiliate program page. You can gauge what percentage they give, if you can be competitive or not, and what network that they're on. Yep. To me, the answer is, going back to it, conversion. A lot of affiliates are already there. You don't have to convince them to sign up for the network and join your program. It's just join my program. So you remove a huge hurdle for them getting there. Yep, that's absolutely true. You're going to have, in the top 4 probably, Google Affiliate Network, LinkShare, CJ, and ShareASale. You're going to have all the top affiliates, right? But there's some of the mid-tier that don't cross over, and there's some really good affiliates within there. And when you say top affiliates, it also matters on the vertical that you're talking about. You have some affiliates that span across all verticals, right? And they are probably on every network. But you have some affiliates that specifically work with certain networks because that is the best network for their niche. I'll give you an examples of AvantLink. Again, I love a lot of different networks, but AvantLink is probably the best when you're talking about outdoor gear. If you have outdoor gear and you're not on AvantLink, you've done it wrong. You need to switch to AvantLink.
Yeah, I had a question. Like a company like yours, like management, how do you fit in with the
Is that a question everyone wants to answer? Because I don't want to feel like I'm pitching and I could talk to you separate.
Well, what I'm thinking is like, do companies approach you to jumpstart their program and then just take it over?
Yes.
That would get.
Yep. I'll say it generically. Companies like us either launch a program. If you haven't launched, start with an OPM. There's a lot of us out there. The reason being is they'll get you set up right. Even if you don't stay with them, they'll get you set up right. They'll get you all the best practices up front. And then revitalization, absolutely. Especially, and talk to somebody. And I know we offer a 3-month guarantee, right? We say, if we don't hit your goals in 3 months, we'll do the next 3 months for free or something like that. So, you'll have some people who'll put the money where their mouth is. Good. Batman pajamas. Does anybody own Batman pajamas? Yes? This is a little bit of a controversial one, so this is why I'm hesitating on talking. You can talk to some affiliates. They may give you back some backlinks on your website. If you give them a separate link, or maybe you make it a JavaScript link separately so that they still get the commission there. It's controversial. I generally don't do it, but I felt like I should say it because in case you guys saw it out there, you would know it. You would know what it was talking about. Okay. So tools. Oh yeah, I like this one. All right. Top of mind. You always want to be top of mind. And this is very product based, but you guys can. There's tools everywhere for every vertical, right? So go find them. And affiliates go there. Think of it as expanding your network, the network that you're on by growing the tools that you offer. So Golden Can is a really neat one if you sell specific products. Actually, all three of these are if you sell specific products. Golden Can is basically a one-line of JavaScript store. Anybody here heard of Golden Can? Yep, good. It's a one-line of JavaScript store. You copy it. The affiliate pastes on their site, and they have an entire store built out with products from different merchants and so on. PopShop's very similar. They even offer like a PHP version of it and so on. But both of them do something very similar like that. If you syndicate your products to them, and it's very easy to do, you can do it. They pull it directly from the network that you're on's FTP folder, right? They can grab it right from there, distribute it. It makes it easier for affiliates to promote your product. They will specifically promote merchants who are using these tools, right? So it's an additional, very easy channel. PopShops, I think, is even free to join because the affiliates pay for it. So there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't want to be on there. There's a lot of tools, guys. I just listed 3 of the top ones I know.
How do affiliates avoid being penalized for duplicate content because the entire store is exactly the same?
It's not exactly the same. So in the very rare occasion that they would only pull the products from one store, that's a possibility. So by the way, let me take a quick sidetrack on that. I would recommend that you have different descriptions for your data feeds that you send out to the affiliate networks to avoid the duplicate content issues. If you have the resources to do that. If not, it's a tough call. But PopShots itself allows each affiliate to customize their own description and save. So they can have their own unique description for each one. Affiliates get penalized just like you would, so they don't want that either. The other thing is Golden Can allows you to select multiple merchants. So it may be the same description for that one product, but there's 20 different products that would show on your page. Does that make sense? Good. All right, so a little bit about us. So going back a little bit. you don't want to just recruit affiliates. You want to recruit affiliates that do something, right? That are able to send sales. Anybody in here can go get affiliate that's a PR0 Alexa of 2,000,005 and sends you one click a year, right? That's not hard. You want good affiliates, right? If you go to Google and you type in, you know what, I'll use that last slide as an example. If you type in Batman pajamas, right? Here's a great example, batmanytb.com. That's an affiliate. That's an affiliate website. They show up number 10, because you can see the bottom there, number 10 on the first page of Google. Okay? They're on the first page. They're not number 1. They're not number 2, not number 3. They're number 10. They get some traffic, but that's a valuable affiliate. They get traffic, right? So start there, right? So going back to affiliate recruitment, we allow you to automate your network. You can type in a keyword of, and by the way, there's other ones, just in fairness, just again, to make sure you guys get the full picture. We even have there's 2 people out there that I know of that do this. There's us, and there's a company called Syntrix. That's SYNTRYX, okay? And you can basically enter in a keyword. Let's say it's a competitor, right? If you're Best Buy, let's say you put in the word Tiger Direct, right? TigerDirect.com, and you click on link share. It will go out and find every affiliate that has the word Tiger Direct and is on link share and bring you back their site and, if available, contact info, contact us page, and so on. Okay? Prioritize your efforts. It's so big sometimes you don't know where to start, right? Going back to the beginning where I said it doesn't matter what network you're on. You can target others. You can go get other networks affiliates. And like someone said here earlier, a lot of them are on all of them. Great. Not all of them are on all of them, especially if you're on a niche network. Already talked about that. All right. Questions? I know we talked a lot here. By the way, before anybody gets up and leaves, I said this at the beginning, I'll say it again now. If you leave me a card and you put your number 1 competitor on the back of the card, and you leave it up here on the right, I have my business cards up here as well. We'll send you a list of 10 affiliates we think you should have in your program.
Let's say you're on multiple networks, CJ, ShareSale, and for some reason one of your pixels is messed up with one of them, the stats are good. Would you recommend dropping the network that that's on because it affects all of them?
I like the idea of multiple networks as long as you deduplicate. So I think you should probably work to fix it. Although there's an argument against it for the EPC that we talked about earlier. If you're on multiple networks, you could be diluting the affiliates that are on your networks, and your EPC can be lower. But I think as long as you manage the program and you remove non-performing affiliates, or the ones that generate lots of clicks and no sales, then you'll be fine. So I think if I were you, I would work to make that better. Generally, it's on a rolling window of 30, 60, 90 days, right? And so you can fix it within those 90 days.
Is there a tool to help fight against duplication if you're in multiple networks?
We have one. There's a lot out there, but for example, we have a pixel manager that you can put your pixel in and it will dedupe across. You had a question? Same one? Okay.
Why don't you bring, or just talk about the differences between having an in-house program and being on some of the other bigger networks?
I say this so many times, guys, and I'm sorry, but conversion to me is really important. A lot of affiliates have a level of comfort thinking that the network is a third-party auditing person, that they're going to stop the merchant from screwing them, right? From saying sales that didn't occur or something like that. It's the third party that they feel safe with. Plus, they're already signed up. It's easy. They know how to create links for that network. They know how to get banners for that network. They're already joined. They already get checks from that network. It's a matter of a click and a join. That's the reason why you would want to have a network. On the in-house side, networks cost money. Let's just say, on average, I would say it's 25 to 30% of what you pay the affiliate is what you have to pay the network. There are some networks that do flat fee only. Those are kind of cool too. But that's expensive, especially if you have a payout that's, let's say, 40%. If you have to pay 30% to the network, that's 12% that you got to pay on top. So 52% going out the door. So it's good to have both options, in my opinion. So does that answer your question?
So let's say you get the affiliates, and let's say they don't do 1 million clicks, but let's say they do 5,000 clicks with those sales. What's your steps in trying to either work with them and then when you drop them?
Absolutely. I absolutely think you should reach out to them. Don't just boot them in the program. Let them know. Say, hey, you're doing a lot of clicks and no sales. What can we do to help? Just what's going on. Maybe they have something messed up. Maybe they're linking to the wrong page. Something's wrong. In my opinion, most of the time when you have somebody that sent you 5,000 clicks and no sales, it's either something severely broken or they're doing something very wrong. I always err on the side of the affiliate and say, I reach out to them first, and in that way, if they come back to me later and say, why did you drop me? I said, because you had this many clicks and no sales, and I tried to contact you and you didn't respond.
What about tiered affiliate programs for incentivizing affiliates?
Yeah, I covered that in one slide. It works in some. I am not a fan. Every time that we've tried something like that, it wasn't of our own. We didn't want to do it, but the merchant wanted to have it that way. We would approach affiliates and they say, well, how about if you don't give me that second tier and just pay me 2% more? And it's a valid argument.
So I mean more like if an affiliate sells 10, they get paid this. If they sell 20, they get this.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking.
They pay this, not incentivize them to bring other.
Got it. I think it's always good. I think you need two. I think you need the baseline, and that's what your offer is. And when you're recruiting them, feel free to offer them something higher. PPC affiliates, some people like them, some people don't. I think they're great. A PPC affiliate, you want to offer the most that you possibly can, because all they're going to do is take your commission, plug it in, bid up, see how much money they make from it, and if that exceeds the amount that they put in, then they're going to keep running your program. If you try to lowball them and say, well, if you hit certain thresholds, we'll give you this percent, they're not going to know if that calculation works. So depending on the type of affiliate, sometimes that doesn't work. So I would always say start with a flat 1% that you can offer to everybody and feel comfortable with, but have the special offer available for the larger guys.
What about any sort of contests or things like that?
I am not a fan of contests. I think it's hard to track. I don't like the $5 bonuses. I think it's a waste of time. If you're offering affiliates $5 to put a link on your site or to do a first sale, if the affiliate jumps at $5, it's probably not a big affiliate. So I don't generally do those. Now, what I do recommend that you do, this isn't recruitment, this is more management and optimization. But I would say pick your top 10. This is what we do. We pick our top 10 guys, and we say, hey, you did $5,000 last month. Great, we love you. You're awesome. If you do $6,000, we'll eat our profit this month and give you 2% more, right? It's only for a month, but we want you to grow. Can I what? The retargeting? So basically what happens is when they visit a page on your site, a cookie gets dropped using whichever tool you are. Cookie gets dropped there, and as they visit other sites on the web, within the retargeting tool, you bid on that placement, and if you win, you show your banner shows to that affiliate again. Okay. Any questions in the back? No? Oh, one more.
Can you talk about your fees? Or somebody starts.
He goes right to it.
Or, I mean, I think that, what does it cost to have an outsourced affiliate program?
It really, really depends. And it depends on how much work we're going to do for you. If you just want us to do recruitment, it's X. If you want us to do recruitment, create your banners, have access to our programmer, manage your program, optimize your program, represent you at shows, that's going to be X plus Y plus Z. So it really, really, and it also depends on your vertical. If we have a client that has a good complementary program, then it's less expensive for us to be in that business, so we could be cheaper for you. So if you want, grab my card. You can feel free to talk to me later. Any more? All right, I'll be here for as long as you guys need, so thank you very much for your time.